Happy Easter, boys and girls. I miss you bunches, but I thought we needed a fun story today about Easter. You may not know it, but a long time ago, there were always Easter parades. It started in the late 1800s over in Europe, but they still have them even in New York to today. But the thing about Easter parades was you dressed up, you put on your best Easter hat, and even the men put on top hats and derbies. So you boys want to keep that in mind too. It was a fun event for everyone. So for our story today, we're going to have the Queen of Easter. I hope you enjoy it. Queen of Easter by Mary Engelbreit. Every year, Annastell's neighborhood had an Easter parade, and every year Annastell got a new hat to wear in the parade. This year, Annastell wanted a hat with flowers. She wanted pink and purple ribbons that hung all the way down her back. She wanted a hat that would make her the Queen of Easter. But her mother bought her a plain straw hat with a blue ribbon. One blue ribbon, one short blue ribbon, and nothing else. "Isn't it pretty?" said Annastell's mother. "So classic." Annastell didn't say a word. She took her new hat out on the porch. She put it on and tried to like it, but she just couldn't. "Annastell," her father called. "Dinner!" Annastell set her hat down on the porch railing. "I cannot be the Queen of Easter with a hat like this," she said, and she went inside. A few days later, when Annastell came downstairs, her mother and father were very excited. "Come here," her mother whispered. Annastell was surprised. There, still on the porch railing, was her new Easter hat. Inside the hat was a bundle of sticks and grass and bits of string, and on top of the bundle was a robin. "It's a nest," whispered Annastell's mother. "She built a nest in your Easter hat." Annastell certainly couldn't wear her new Easter hat now. "I'm sorry, honey," said her mother. "You'll have to wear last year's hat. Maybe we can put a new ribbon on it." That gave Annastell an idea. The next day, Annastell took her old Easter hat and went to work. She glued and she stapled, she snipped and she sewed. Not just one new ribbon, but lots of them. Long pink and purple ribbons, lilies and daisies. She put some plastic grass on top too. But that was just a start. Every day when she came home from school, Annastell checked on the nest. Soon there were 3 tiny eggs. They were the most beautiful blue she had ever seen. So when Annastell went to work on her old hat, she stuck 3 tiny light blue candy eggs on it. It was getting closer and closer to the hat that could belong to the Queen of Easter. A week before the Easter parade, the eggs in the nest hatched. Every day, Annastella watched the baby robins get bigger and stronger. Their voices grew louder. It was as though they were excited about spring, too. On the morning of the Easter parade, Annabelle put on her pretty new dress. Then she put on her old but newly decorated hat. It was so heavy she had to hold her head up very carefully. But as fabulous as her old hat was now, Annabelle knew there was an even better one. Outside, everyone was getting ready for the neighborhood Easter parade. Everybody was wearing bright new clothes and big smiles. Inside, Annabelle was busy working. When the parade got to Annabelle's house, she called everyone over. "Look," she said, pointing to the singing birds. Her sign said it all. The very best Easter hat ever. Did you like the story? Wasn't it sweet? I always love Mary Engelbreit's artwork. She's my favorite artist. Now I've got another little bunny story for you. It's an oldie but goodie. But the main thing I want you to do is listen to the meaning of the story. I hope you enjoy The Bunny Called Nat. This is a story of a bunny called Nat. Once upon a time there was a little gray bunny called Nat. He was a gray bunny. His brothers, sisters, and cousins were all gray. But as he played with his friends one day, he thought to himself, I think I might want to be different. So he said, "I'm a bunny called Nat. I'm funny and fat, and I can change my colors just like that." And just like that, he was blue. He was blue like a rain cloud. He was blue like the ocean. And he was even blue like the nearby pond. Oh, how fun! But as he hopped over to get a good look at himself in the reflection of the pond, he fell in. Oh, he was so scared because he couldn't swim. Fortunately, along came a turtle swimming by and helped save him and take him to shore. Well, that's when he realized blue was not the color he wanted after all. So he said, "I'm a bunny called Nat. I'm funny and fat, and I can change my color just like that." And just like that, he was yellow. Oh my goodness, how bright to be! Yellow had to be his best color, he thought for sure. He was yellow like the sun, yellow like a daffodil, and yellow like a canary bird. Yellow was great. But as he wandered over into the forest, along came a tiger and a lion. Suddenly the lion roared at him and said, "What are you doing in a yellow coat? We are the only ones that can wear a yellow coat." And with that, he quickly scurried away. "Yellow's not the color I want to be." So he quickly said, "I'm a bunny called Nat. I'm funny and fat, and I can change my color just like that. Oh, wow, green. Green is going to be the color for me. You know, there's lots of things out in nature that are green. I could be green like the big old oak tree. I could be green like glass. I could be green like a grasshopper. I think this is going to be my color. But as he was playing in the meadow, he noticed all the other bunnies were just hopping around him. They weren't even speaking. And then he realized, they don't see me. I'm blending in with the bushes. Oh no, I don't like this color. Green's not for me. So he said, I'm a bunny called Nat. I'm funny and fat, and I can change my color just like that. And just like that, he was orange. What was I thinking? Of course, this is my best color ever. If I'm orange like my favorite food, carrots. I'm orange like pumpkins. I'm even orange like the sunset. I know this is the color for me. As he was getting comfortable in his new color, along came his friends, and they began to laugh and tease. Nat, what are you thinking? Color of an orange bunny is unheard of. You look ridiculous. And with that, Nat realized orange wasn't right for him either. Yellow made the lion mad at him. Blue he nearly drowned. And green he blended in with the scenery. You know what? Nat needed to be a bunny called Nat. And just like that, he needed to be himself.